The new Iranian leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, who has not yet appeared in public or even recorded an audio address to his people, may be in a coma after the attack by the US and Israel, which eliminated his father, Ali Khamenei, and members of his family. The day before, Iranian authorities published only a written statement from Khamenei in which he called to continue the war, block the Hormuz Strait, take revenge on the Americans, and open new fronts in the war. But no one has seen or heard from Khamenei himself. This gives rise to theories that the power in the country has been seized by militants of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps who are merely using Mojtaba's name as cover, since he is the son of the slain Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, which is supposed to unite the people. And just recently, the British publication The Sun reported that the new supreme leader of Iran, 56-year-old Mojtaba Khamenei, is in a coma. He sustained serious injuries as a result of the airstrike, and it is possible that his legs were even amputated. But it is important to note that the information about Mojtaba Khamenei being wounded as a result of the February 28th attack has already been confirmed by a number of sources from completely different media outlets, including official ones. This was confirmed by officials in Tehran. That's why I suggest we discuss this. This information that Khamenei might be in a coma and with very serious injuries. My name is Alexei Pecci. Let's discuss this topic together. But before we start this episode, I ask you to subscribe to this channel, like the episode, and leave your comment. I'm asking you to do this because it helps YouTube's algorithms recommend this episode to as many viewers as possible. Well, subscribe to my Telegram channel, Peachy News. The link to it is in the description of this video. There we publish breaking news as it comes in. So, the new supreme leader of Iran, 56-year-old Mojtaba Khamenei, is reportedly in a coma. He sustained serious injuries as a result of an airstrike, and the British publication The Sun writes about this, citing its sources in Tehran. The insider claims that Mojtaba Khamenei had his legs amputated. He has a ruptured liver or stomach, and right now he is in a coma. According to the source, Khamenei is in one of the hospitals under the supervision of Iran's Minister of Health. But I can immediately see your skepticism here. After all, The Sun is far from the most reputable publication. But I urge you not to jump to conclusions just yet. The publication itself writes that it is not possible to verify the accuracy of this information. But for example, CNN reports that according to their sources, Mojtaba Khamenei suffered leg fractures and other minor injuries on the first day of the bombings. Earlier, Iran's ambassador to Cyprus, Ali Riza Slarian, told the Guardian newspaper that Khamenei was indeed wounded as a result of the same airstrike in which his father, the supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, was killed along with 5 other members of his family. According to Slarian, he has not appeared in public and nothing has been heard about him for several days since the announcement of his appointment to the highest state position, which is explained by his injuries. According to CNN, in addition to leg injuries, 56-year-old Mojtaba Khamenei also suffered a bruise under his left eye and several small lacerations on his face. That's why, supposedly, they won't show him to the public. But here's the question. Couldn't they at least record his voice? Yet for some reason they won't do that either. And here's an important point. Iranian state media used the limited available archival video footage featuring the new supreme leader, filling any gaps in the video materials with images generated by artificial intelligence. There is no new footage of Mojtaba. In addition, on March 11th, the New York Times reported that Khamenei was wounded on the first day of the war. Indirect references to the health condition of Khamenei Jr. also appeared in Iranian state media. State television and the IRNA agency referred to him as a wounded war veteran. The charitable religious organization Emdad Committee also called him Jinbaz Jang, which translates from Persian as a veteran who was wounded in war. In addition, earlier, a representative of the Iranian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Esmail Baghei, publicly confirmed in an interview with the Italian newspaper Corriere della Sera that Ayatollah was wounded. In general, there is more than enough information that Khamenei was wounded. So, let's return to the Sun's article. As the publication writes, Khamenei's first public statement, in which he condemned his enemies and promised to continue the fight, was published, but it was not made personally on television or even in a video or audio recording. Instead, the fanatical Islamist regime had a female anchor read his words on state television. The statement contained a promise that we will achieve victory and repeated claims that Iran is only striking American bases in neighboring countries. In the statement by Mojtaba Khamenei, it says, quote, "Yesekerdi is Samdi. We are sending a message to the leaders of the region and emphasize that we will maintain good relations with the countries surrounding us." However, the existence of American bases in some of these countries and the use of these bases to attack Iran does not benefit the region, and they need to be closed. As we have already said, we are not enemies of the countries surrounding us, and we only strike at the bases of these Americans. The resourcefulness of our people caught the enemy off guard. Khamenei also threatened retaliation in response to the missile strike on the school in Minab, in which an American Tomahawk missile killed 168 people. This was already confirmed by the Americans' internal investigation. In his statement, Khamenei also promised not to allow any ship or tanker to pass through the vital oil Strait of Hormuz. And now the Sun reports. Their sources say that Mojtaba Khamenei is not currently leading this war. A source in the Iranian capital Tehran secretly provided unusually detailed information today about the new leader's health, his treatment, whereabouts, and security measures. The Sun source reported his legs were amputated and he also suffered a rupture of the liver or stomach. Apparently, he is currently in a coma. But Mojtaba is now potentially even more dangerous, as his hatred for Western enemies has intensified due to the loss of close relatives. And his well-armed and motivated followers will share his thirst for revenge, whether he is alive or not. Mojtaba was chosen as the main candidate to succeed his father after 2 sessions of the Assembly of Experts in Iran. This is the very body made up of 88 ayatollahs. He is a staunch conservative cleric who has advocated for the development of nuclear weapons and has close ties to Iran's brutal Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Now comes the most interesting and surprising part of the story. According to Bloomberg, Mojtaba Khamenei owns luxurious mansions in the United Kingdom, with a total value of over £100 million, including 11 houses on the Bishop's Avenue, which is nicknamed Billionaires Row. It is believed that he also controls a vast investment empire in Tehran, Dubai, and Frankfurt, and reportedly keeps cash in accounts in Swiss banks. And what do you think about the new supreme leader of Iran, Mojtaba Khamenei, and why do you think the authorities are not showing him to the people? I'll leave it at that. Share your opinions and conclusions in the comments below this episode. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and don't forget to like. If you found this episode interesting and useful, you can support our YouTube channel financially with your donation or, for example, a paid subscription. How to do this? All the links and details are in the description of this video, or you can use the QR code. This is also a very convenient way to support our channel. I would be grateful for any support you can give. That's all for now. Take care. Goodbye, everyone.